Where's that? Oh shit. Let's see. Like that. No, aprieta, muévete. Pendeja, muévete. Fast food. Oh, yeah, you can't do that right now. I'm sorry. You're gonna knock out in a while. Virtual. Oh. No, who did that? Who did that? That was disgusting. That was disgusting. Who did that? Snake, someone said. It's going to explode. No, it's not. Yeah, my acid is out of this world. As in, it's outside the world. So I can't like find it. You know? It's unfindable. Brush your teeth. These fucking Arab fucks need to fucking get the fuck out of here. Okay. We're asleep. I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna ban you. For? Huh? Oh, why is this person speaking in Portuguese? That's weird. Weird. Mm. Oh. Oh god, it's like well, suspended. Better angle. Can't see shit. It feels like it's like been dim. This phone diary. Oh, oh my god. Whatever. Whatever, homie. What? Hi. I only speak to English speakers. Mhm. Get it off me. Yeah, I turned it off, and I told you. Uh, Never been. Yeah, I mean, it's hi. Yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot lately. You could call it streaming, whatever. Mm. I'm feeling like I should take my makeup off. I am a torta. Mm. You must be a torto as well. Torta. I know it's torta. Mm. Ice cream forward. Uh, Whatever. Look like I need to wash my face completely. Um, me. Ay, verdad. Págate, págate. No hay campo para ti. Págate, 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 págate. Vale. Disfrutes. Ay, pídeme permiso. Pobrecito. Keep freaking. I'm running to my dog. Oh gosh, she was taking up too much space. Mm. I'm gonna fall asleep in a bit. Watch. Um, I just want to eat my ice cream. Mm. It's hard to like. Morning cows. Watch, look at all the hair on it. You want to take it off. So you look at the pin. Disgusting. I don't want hair to fall on my feet. Yeah, I'm fat. For what? Mm. Mm. Um, it stopped working for me. You must got have shitty internet. It didn't stop working for me. Um, remove socks. Oh, I caught it before it fell. Se me iba a caer. It's cracking nothing. I got a big ass sit right there. Fuck. Looks disgusting. Mm. Mm. I was just trying to get the suction cup to work again. Sorry. Sorry. Mm. Mm. No, I'm not washing my belly button. I don't have a belly button. Mm. Trying to pick a video to watch. So,
What's going on? Hey, welcome to Wild Things Found Online. I am Vocal the Cat, and we are back with another Big Toph update. She's going live every day, just out of the blue. And it's crazy because she's not even getting paid to do it. These have pretty much all been Instagram lives. And yeah, I don't know. And after the last live that we touched on yesterday, I'm pretty eager to see what she's going to be talking about today. So if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel, and let's go ahead and jump right in, see what's cooking with Big Toph. Like the city is, New York City has rats. What? They have roaches.
yeah, I don't think it.
What? Roaches. Like the city is overrun with them, and yeah. What is happening? How is this? Does this really have the street?
Uppercut you.
Oh my god. Super roaches. And some, they call them like roaches. I don't know if they're super roaches or whatever. But roaches nowadays don't even die from like spray. They become immune to it. Like have to literally call for them to spray. They come out of the sewage. Like the water drainage things by roads, they come out of there like very badly. Girl, Sophia, why is this the topic? What like what even problem with exploitation?
Big waves.
Like, I really need to spray. Yeah, don't like the problem is what it is. If you stop giving unsolicited opinions, people wouldn't be telling you to STF.
I feel like I'm listening.
I don't know what it is about people that they give unsolicited opinions. How many people go online and say that it's hard to find a job? And even Sophia, well, the whole thing is you're going live. And when you're live streaming, it's not just for you to harp and just say whatever you want with absolutely zero feedback or criticism. If you wanted to do that, you could just make YouTube videos. I'm just saying. You put yourself in this situation where you're gonna actively see people's opinions, and that's just part of it. I feel like I might have missed something she said. Let me back it up just a smidge. Opinions, people would be telling you to STF you. I don't know what it is about people that they say give unsolicited opinions. How many people go online and say that it's hard to find a job? And even then, I have a job. And mind you, you're assuming I'm not trying to get a safe living. Sophia, you do not have a job. Because if you had a job, you would have a stable income. Keywords stable. Your income, what what little of it is left, is all over the place. And now it's minuscule at best. Place. I'm getting a place without a job, so I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you not on like anything better to do? I don't have a girlfriend, so I don't know who you're talking about. That's weird. Keeping back on people. Are you gonna pay rent? Well, there's a lot of housing.
I'm not drunk. I'm just sleepy eating ice cream enjoying it.
Your state doesn't have it, but my state does. And get into government housing. It's like, why are you settling HUD low income? As a 32-year-old able-bodied person, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing stopping you from going out there and bettering your life. You just choose not to. And the only reasoning behind that is that you're just fucking lazy.
Yeah, I'm drunk.
And then you get when people say you're fucking lazy. It makes no sense. And actually, yeah, I've already explained that to them. No, I didn't get a place yet. Guys, please do not mention like she will get blocked. Yes, I'm going to live off of that my entire life. You know why I'm going to live off of that my entire life? Because I'm so sick and tired of people coming on here and then telling me what to do, and they're proceeding to tell me to sharing all my personal information without telling me to share personal information. So I'm assuming when she says I'm gonna live off of that my entire life, I'm assuming she's talking about the government housing. That's just pathetic. Like, why would you even say that out loud? That's insane. Come on, Toph.
It's your wife.
Like sharing personal information while wanting to like I don't need to tell you what I'm doing. It's none of your business. And it's boring is literally people bringing up the same conversation over and over again. Why do you keep bringing up a job? If you know jobs are hiring, if you know that people need a job, they don't get one, then like job every single day. You know it's tiring. It's knowing that people don't have a life and acting like it's okay for them to not have a life. Not a life. You wouldn't be sitting here telling somebody to get a job. If your priorities are in check, you wouldn't be worried about someone getting a job. I don't spend my life trying to redirect someone to keep constantly pulling someone over and over again, right? Because this is annoying, first of all. Like, you'll be sitting here telling someone to keep getting a job and they don't want to. Well, like, that's the thing. You don't want to get a job, but then you'll turn around and be asking us for our money from the jobs that we work, whether that be GoFundMe or gifting or sending donations to your PayPal. So, yeah, of course, we're going to tell you to go get a fucking job. Like, what puts you above work like everyone else? Everyone else has to make their own way, Sophia. Obviously, social media is not working out. Things have gradually gotten worse and worse as far as your social media income this past year, year and a half. What are you doing? I my time anyways. You are not being ready to live less than 100 years later. I'm not spending my time being worried about I want to live my life. You like sitting here and don't my way right again. That is the way. You know what you do, wait, that's someone else like by yourself. You're worried about. See, that's where you have to be confused. We're not worried about you. You are just our entertainment for the time that you're alive. You're just again a spectacle. That's all this is. And of course, I feel like most people want to see people doing well for themselves, if not even well, like at least okay. And that's the reason why people try to give you constructive criticism. You're just too blockheaded to take any of it in. Sophia, really, really, where did I ask anybody for money? Are you serious? You have made like 4 GoFundMe's. You've literally asked people to donate to your PayPal. Shut up. GoFundMe's not going to get there. $4,000 is not going to be made. Not with any job. Besides that, I might money. Sophia, the average American income, I believe, is around $45,000 a year. So you would only need a tenth of a year to raise that money. Maybe we'll make it like an eighth because of course there's taxes and whatnot. It would not take that long to save up $4,000 if you just went and worked, especially since you are in a shelter. Like, what are we talking about? You don't have the bills and responsibilities that the average person does. If you could so quickly save up that money, it's not even funny. But hey, give what you want, right? And you don't know what I do is bring this information out. I'm going to bring that but it's a lie. That I literally scam people. That it's I feel so funny that it's not because I scam people. You think I'm just going to let people? You can't see bring it. Okay, well, how are you going to sue us, Sophia? Sue with what money? Lawsuits aren't cheap. Yeah, so how are you going to get the capital together to even do that? Fucking dummy. Whatever works for your narrative, whatever fits your narrative. Oh, when that person gets sued, which I never. People actually treat getting people do that money for information. Right? We don't answer about who got taken down. It's other than getting the money back to me. I don't have that money. Hello. If you see the company's out there, you got taken down. What? Like Sophia, she is rude. I don't know if y'all caught that, but someone literally said that they donated to her GoFundMe. Why are you snapping at that person? You expect help. You expect us to help you. But this is the funky ass attitude that you get, even if you did support Sophia. Insane. Why do you keep asking me? I don't even think you donated $5. I think you buy. You can't take out $5 from GoFundMe, by the way. So GoFundMe has really transfer transactions, and you cannot take out $5 from GoFundMe. So try again. It's not like Cash App. It's not like PayPal. No, they didn't donate, and they're trying to insinuate that I pulled $5 out, knowing that you can't just pull $5 out of Cash App. They were being rude, and they were literally trying to insinuate that I scammed people. Why donate if you think someone's gonna scam? But don't donate, especially because you're being accusatory. That is literally misinformation. That is slander, and you can get sued for that. You're doing the very same thing that other people did. Okay, you know what, Tiffany? Then sue. Just sue everybody. Sue the entire chat. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to get their information to do it, but yeah, go ahead and just start suing everybody. I would love for Tafia to go to court with one of these supposed pro bono lawyers. It would just be the most amazing fail ever. I'm not going to give money to someone and they'll be like, "What'd you do with it?" If you really don't give out of your heart, you give because you expect to get something out of it, and it's weird. People should. No, no. If someone donated money for a specific cause, I feel like they have the right to ask if you actually use the money for that cause or not. It's like the same thing with like charities, and a lot of charities have caught a lot of heat for misappropriating the money that was donated for specific causes over the years and using it for other shit or writing out their board members big ass bonuses and shit. Yeah, they just give because they care. Why? Because you're mad. I defend myself. I've never seen people so mad that I defend. And hold on, I'm not done. I got more to say. And giving money because we care. Well, if let's just say hypothetically, the person did just give the money to you out of the kindness of their heart because they wanted to see you do better and help you get your life together. Around and squander it on Timu bullshit, dresses that don't fit, Hello Kitty, autographs at Comic Con, whatever the new nonsense of the week is that you decide to buy. Do they not have a right to feel, some type of way? To myself, I'm so crazy. I'm not sad. You are. Some of you guys really need to learn how to have empathy for others and not filming and then complain. If you're gonna film and you complain, then you're not doing anything right. You sound Sophia, we like people would have empathy for you if you actually showed that you were trying to better your life. The problem becomes that your brother has been gone for almost we're steadily approaching a year and a half, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Everything has actually gotten worse, and you still refuse to do the bare minimum to, if not, at least get yourself out of the homeless shelter, or even like keeping up with the storage, to try to keep your brother's stuff. I mean, at this point, dude, I would go through there. I would have a yard sale. I know you don't have a yard to sell from, but man, look, I would be having people meet me at the storage unit place, and I would be listing shit that we don't need on Facebook Marketplace or something, man. Like, get rid of the storage. If there's really like a few things that y'all really need that are considered essential, and of course, like your brother's stuff, you can downsize the storage because a $200+ a month storage, that's a big fucking storage unit. Okay? Downsize that shit at the very least. Get some money in your pocket, go get a job, and start getting your life back on track. Just like you literally sound just like James Charles. And everyone coming to that girl's defense is literally hypocrites. Because how are you the same people sitting here telling someone to get a job that was a violent crime, causing them not to allow their brother to be buried, but at the same time advocating for that woman when you do the very same thing James Charles did in that video, telling someone to go get a job? Yeah, you were a victim of a violent crime over a year ago. Your whole life cannot just get put on hold and you just do absolutely nothing going forward because of one incident that happened over a year ago. It's time to pick up the pieces, pull your big girl stretch pants up, and get your ass back out there. Like, what are we talking about? And oh, I don't need to donate. I need to give you my money. No one's forcing you to give your money. No one's holding your hand. No one's holding you at gunpoint. We not don't worry. You need to give anything. Do it because you want to. If not, you sound like a James Charles. If you don't do it, you're James Charles because you sit here and you complain get drunk. James Charles the third. So you guys are hypocrites. You can't get politics for this stuff while doing the same things that other people do. It does not make sense that people are making all of these videos literally coming to the defense of that woman, which people should, right? But then you're turning around telling someone to go get a job. If I told somebody to go get a job, and I'm not donating to them, then I have no right making a video in defense of that girl because don't think like why would anyone donate to someone that is willfully not doing shit to better their situation? Shut up. Hypocritical. I'm not gonna believe anything you say. You don't really stand by what you mean. You just like manga. You say one thing and then you go back on your words, you change it, you say something else. Guys really don't stand for what you really stand for. You literally claim that you're against racism and then turn around to be racist. That doesn't make no sense. That's like putting on an alien mask. Saying, what a stretch. But clearly you're wearing an alien mask. It does not make no sense. So you guys really need to stand 10 toes on what you mean. If that's the case, then you need to tell her to go get a job. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on this. You're a bum. You're a fucking bum. And I'm sick of you trying to conflate your lack of initiative and ambition with all these other social issues that have nothing to do with you not getting off your ass. The fuck out of here. Tell everybody else. Hello, you know that the Spirit Airlines thing, and I'm going to say this, the Spirit Airlines thing can happen to anyone at any job. It does not matter if the company closes down for good. You could still lose your job at any moment instantly. Just because you have a job does not mean all jobs are secure. Yeah, no shit, Tofia. And guess what? If you do lose your job, or, because they close down, or you get fired randomly, guess what? I'm going to tell that motherfucker to go get a new job. You know what I'm saying? Like, essentially what she's saying is, just imagine, like, your job lays everyone off because they close down, and then you just choose not to do shit for the next few months. You're not going to try to go get a job. You're not going to try to work, and people should just give you money. Girl, bye. The only way you can fully financially secure yourself is that if you own your own business and you're making all these loads of money like billionaires, then you don't have to worry about being able to have a secure place to live. Even with a job, it's still not secure. You say, well, maybe you'll have a place to live, but for how long is it going to be secure before something can happen? And you could be the best employee ever and they still fire you. So, we got to start thinking about things. I don't know. Sophia, that is such a dumb and moot point. There are literally families that have been living in like the same house for generations. There are people, let's say closer to our age, that have been living in the same house or apartment for 10, 12 years. The same apartment that they, same place that they first moved out to, whatever the case may be. What are you talking about? You don't have to be a billionaire to secure housing. You don't have to be a millionaire to secure housing. That is just the dumbest. Like, it might be one of the top 10 dumb things she said this week. Let's just keep going. I want to leave the paycheck for someone that does not care about me. I'm sorry, just because you want me to live miserable, like your life is miserable, doesn't mean my life needs to. I don't be miserable. I don't. You hate going to work. So what makes you think I want to be like you and hate going to work? Right? Well, you know what, Tofia? Let's say you're right, because I think we can all agree we've all probably worked jobs that we've hated, right? Let's say we do agree with you, Sophia. You know what trumps my hate of work? The hate of being homeless. Like, what are you talking about? If I have to pick the less of two evils, I would rather work and not be fucking homeless than be homeless and be free, or whatever you think you're doing. I don't even know how to articulate this shit. This is just moronic. Right? That's crazy. How many of you guys can say you love going to work and don't die because you want people to suffer or to? It's like saying, I always say this, and I'm gonna make this analogy. I make this in time. It's like being on the Titanic and taking someone down with you and saying, "You're coming with me. If I have to go, you have to go with me." No. And I say this all the time. I'm gonna take you off my ankles, off my feet, and say, "You go." I'm not going with you. That's like, Tafia, that is a dumbass analogy. You're talking about people. Hey, you're talking. It's tasteless for one, because you're talking about an actual tragedy that actually happened, that actually affected people's lives. So one, this is a tasteless analogy that you're using. Two, working a job is not the same as drowning in ice cold water, Tofia. I don't know. I mean, you've only worked at one place, and it could not have been that bad that you would liking it to literally dying in one of the worst ways you could possibly go out. What are you talking about? You work so you can get the things that you want. And it's interesting because you always say you don't want to work for companies, but you work for TikTok, essentially. Just because they're not breathing down your neck and telling you what to do, you're making them money one way or another. You are drawing people to their platform that they make loads of money on. You're not making any fucking money. You're working for pennies, like you always say. So I don't understand what the difference is. It's like when your parents told you, would you jump off a bridge if your friend jumped off a bridge? No, I don't have to live your life the way you want me to live it. That sounds like those very strict parents that say, you need to be a doctor, Having any other dream other than being a doctor is not allowed in this house because that is not a career choice. That is so crazy to me. I don't. Sophia, no, it's not the same. It's not the same thing at all. You, because even if someone's child chose not to be a doctor and that's what the family wanted for them, they probably wouldn't just sit up and do absolutely nothing and not be making any money whatsoever. Maybe they just have a different career path in mind. Maybe they have a different passion. And okay, you're passionate about social media. Well, for one, it doesn't show in any of the content that you make, in my opinion. All your content kind of sucks. Not even kind of sucks. It's trash. Let's be honest. Okay. And B, like even before you got removed from the creator program, all this shit, you were not putting in real effort into making content. Same thing with this whole supposed Timu sponsorship ad or whatever the hell. Dude, you've been talking about this Timu ad for literally like 6, 7 months now. How long does it take to film a 1 minute video? I think supposedly she was supposed to do 3 or 4 of these. How long does it take? Why has it been over half a year, Tafia? What are you doing? You need to live how you live. And who cares if I have $8 in my account? At least my bills are paid. I'm broke because I pay bills. Some of you guys can't even say that. Weird. Girl, $50. $50 because you didn't pay the storage. You're broke after paying one $50 bill. That is a problem. I don't like how do you not grasp this? I just don't get it. Here, seriously, you're gonna bring up $8? Oh, your bank account is broke after you pay all your bills. So what are you talking about? That's not even how That's not your bills. I'd rather be broke and pay bills than to be broke for something else. Some of you guys really need to reevaluate. This is what I explained to people. I was doing what people said to do, and they still complained about it. Sophia, no, you weren't. Because the one thing that people have been telling you to do for years is to go get a job. I don't know what other things people supposedly told you to do, but that's cap. I was working online, I was making money, and I was paying for a place to live while they were calling the place to get us evicted and harassed and make it seem like I was doing nothing. Sophia, you weren't making enough money. That's the whole thing. Because let's say Sophia was making $1,000 a month. That is not enough money, Sophia. You are a grown ass woman. Settling for making $1,000 a month, which we know that was on a good month for Sophia. That is insane. That is the most idiotic thing ever. If I was paying the rent and I was paying for a place to live with my family while working online, why does that bother you? It bothers you because, oh, you can do good. You can't just do better than me. Because if you make more money than me, if you're better than me, then I got to make more better than me. Sophia, you have never at any point, in your social media career made more money than the average person. Stop the cap. That's just a crazy ass thing to even say, Sophia. That's the mentality of people because they're jealous and they don't want to admit they're jealous because a lot of people they just stay in a hard to work job. It's not just staying home and going live every day and sitting in front of a camera. It is, but it's not easy that you do it. It's not facing harassment. Sophia, why would I want to do what you do when it has led you to being fucking homeless? What? God, she's literally crazy, man. You're insane. The Papa Chew jeans are ruined. They are kicking in overdrive. Oh my goodness. Criticism, all of that stuff, while actually being doxxed, harassed, and stuff. We're literally doing exactly what people were saying to do. Hey, Sophia, you know where you don't get doxxed, harassed, and stalked at? A regular job. But you know what? Your dad paid for your place to live. His check alone did not cover a full month, especially when we're paying weekly. So thankfully, we got it set up to where we can pay for a month. I had to pay some of that. Well, also, I put money worth $200 worth to pay off a car for my brother because he wanted this car paid off. Well, paying whenever the car broke down, well, paying on top of rent. and paying for my phone bill every month. And also, like, these examples, like, this is nothing. That is life, Tofia. Welcome to adulthood. The whole thing that people are trying to tell you is all of this would be made much easier if you had a regular job. You can do TikTok. You can still make your little change on TikTok, but you can also work to make more money. Wow, what a concept. So helping here and there for the storage. I was paying bills. What more do you want? You guys are weird. I was literally doing those things and you still turning to me. You want me to get offline and I'm not going to bounce with you. You need social media. Well, not me if you don't like it. It's so crazy. You're not going to sit here and try to control me and tell me what to do. You know why I'm homeless now? Because people don't want to take accountability for their actions. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Shut up. You're homeless right now because people don't want to take accountability for their actions. What, like, did the internet come in there and force Papa Chew to not pay the fucking rent? What are you talking about right now? Did chat fucking show up at the motel and swipe your debit card? Shut the hell up, Sophia. You don't take accountability. And it's sickening to just see you just keep trying to deflect everything onto everyone else when at the end of the day, it's you. Everything circles back to you. Papa Chew's medicine being out of whack, y'all getting kicked out of the motel, hell, even the apartment because you said you knew he wasn't paying. Like, it, everything falls back on you. Y'all being in the car that night, it's all on you, Sophia. You are to blame. And hey, look, the more you just try to duck accountability, you're never going to make it. And I know that's probably just that is Sophia's tale. The she's just not gonna. She's probably never gonna change. And we will just continue to watch her spiral farther and farther into the abyss until one day, at some point in the future, she'll be going live from the bushes, kind of like what's their name, Fullestness. She'll have like a tent in the middle of the woods. Talk about what's up, guys. I can only stream for 10 minutes because my battery charger's dead. It's like, come on, Toph. You have so much life and you just choose to waste it, man. It's crazy. I'm homeless because you guys harassed the place that I was at. Mind you, I didn't tell anyone where I was at. That was my brother's ex, who literally assaulted my brother, and everyone wants to sit here and defend her. Who's everyone? I don't give a damn about Angie, and I don't want to hear about her. Please don't start. Got fired from EPS for touching students, but you want to sit here and defend a child toucher. That is so weird. She got caught not once but twice talking to minors in a Discord and said you're so against predators. Then why are you defending a predator? What? Sophia, you were also talking to minors in a Discord, so I'm just saying. I never got in any trouble with the police for touching students. I was not under investigation like she was. I didn't send my own news to a student's parents like she did and tried to make it look like my brother when the police showed up. They knew exactly who did what. So weird. I didn't order the pizza on Liz. I don't know what you're talking about. Who's Liz? Are you talking about Leslie? Someone ordered pizza to Leslie, and I never said her address. Leslie's address is literally listed. You do know I didn't even know her address. And you want to know how I know I don't have her address? There's a live stream recorded. All my live streams are recorded. Where I asked people. All your live streams except for the one with the teenage and corn, right? Right. What is her address? Because her poor dog was suffering. Her friends went online and said someone needs to call animal control because that dog is suffering. So I said, I took it upon myself because I'm like, her friends knows where she lives. How come they didn't call animal control? Why are they asking someone else to do it? So I took it upon myself to try to figure out her address so I can call animal control. I did not have anyone's address, nor did I call pizza to anyone. And there's a live recording. But you took it upon yourself to try to find out, though. Your words. You'll be asking people if they know her address, so let's not lie. That's why my live streams were recorded for reasons, safety reasons. So if someone tries to twist or say something, the whole live is right there. mind you, and the whole lives were getting shared to my backup YouTube, by the way, which I didn't even post a lot of those live streams. They're stored in my YouTube. And when I tell people exactly the truth, that's what makes them mad. If I literally said I was paying rent, I literally said I was paying bills, and I literally said I was working, and you're mad because I'm right. And I'm right. And that's what bothers people. That's why when people get mad, they tell someone STX you because they tell people, and people are like, well, you know what? She is right. You can't stand someone. Girl, no one is on your side, Sophia. There ain't nobody in there saying like she's right. No, shut up. You don't like. You might have 1% of supporters in your following. Get out of here. And to literally tell you how it is. The truth hurts. That's why people get mad. I guess. Anything. That wrist thing with his head share that he got arrested was from a traffic violation. You can look it up and do your research. He got a traffic violation for speeding in Sandoval County. When he went back into Sandoval County, which he said if he stepped back into Sandoval County, he would go to jail, which is why he went to jail. He didn't know anything until she called him. You while she's lying. She lied on my brother just like she lied on everyone else. She was with her so-called fiance, who was literally talking to minors, and she was showing my brother late. He's talking to underage girls, but you still wanted to be with him. You still wanted to be with your fiance. That was not my brother that was talking to minors. Can we not? Your brother was also accused of talking to minors. What are we talking about? It's so stupid. Every time she doesn't like someone or she gets into it with somebody, she accuses them of being minors. She literally talks about his friend and the whole minor thing. Yes, I have heard some things, but I'm not going to speak on things if I haven't even seen proof. She loves to run and deflect because she is a predator. She's deflecting from her own issues, but nobody looks into anything. There's proof on her that sounds like projection to me, Toph. That's literally what you're doing right now. We were talking about you and your situation, and now somehow we talked about all types of random bullshit that no one asked about, and now we're on Angie because we were talking about you and your poor decisions, but you want to say that she deflects to take attention off of herself. Interesting. Okay. She was talking to minors in a Discord. Of course, someone's going to talk about other people being with minors and being a predator when they themselves are a predator to deflect from themselves. I always talk about predators way before my accusations of people lying on me. Like, no one can make no excuse to me. No one can sit here and no one can lie on my name. No one can do anything because I was saying this stuff way before that. Let's not lie. She's deflecting from her own issues. Ask her why she's not working at APS. You won't do that. This is public knowledge. You could go look up his records. He got arrested for a traffic violation. She tried to say he was getting arrested for something else. If that was the case, why was she riding with him in the car? And why was she there when he got arrested? If he's such a predator, then why was she with him? Does that literally make sense? Oh, he's good enough for you to use him for rides, to use him when you need someone to help you move because you have nobody, because your so-called boyfriend, one child, was spending money round one instead of paying for a room for you and then making his uncle to literally pay for the room you two were staying in. Sophia, like, I don't think she sees the irony that that whole scenario can be applied to you and Stunt You. I'm just saying. So my brother's good enough to help you when you had nobody to lean on, when you needed help to move back to your mother's house. But when it comes to other things, you want to lie on him. Now that he's dead and he can't defend himself, that is so crazy to me. Imagine it's the same people. She acts like the paparazzi doing what they do to Michael Jackson. Here comes people that profited off of him, and he even gave that family money for them to come out against Michael Jackson and lie on him like that after he even helped these people is so crazy. Let's be so for real. People like the it's honestly an art form how Tafia can just switch from one topic to another topic without without even breaking pace. I don't know how she fucking does it, man. Now we're talking about Michael Jackson. People love to come out when someone's passed away or when someone's died. So they have an excuse or some reason to say, well, he passed away because no one deserves that. So they're going to say, oh, well, your brother was a predator. He deserved that. No, that is not the case. That is so crazy for someone to believe somebody who died, who made up fake false accusations. When did my brother ever have time to talk to a friend or anything? He was too busy talking with his friends who he actually hung out with and went to car meets. Well, you sat in the car not wanting to up. Shut, like, man, what are you saying? There's text message. There's text messages as evidence, man. What are you talking about? Like, are we? He just didn't have the time. Is that the defense you're using? I guess. I guess Papa Chew didn't have the time to say the shit that he said on Twitter, huh? Okay. To get down making excuses about how you have to go to work. Nobody likes her. That's why she doesn't go around with her community. That's why she doesn't hang out with the armies. That's why whenever she was with her other person, right? She wouldn't even dare to show her face anywhere. She doesn't even show her face around Albuquerque. And you want to believe her? That's why nobody likes her. This chick is crazy. Her own people like you, Tofia. Just I'm just asking because you've stated multiple times that you literally have no friends whatsoever. So, okay. Her own adopted parents don't even like her, and she had the nerve to go online and say, "Don't call them my parents." These are the same people that took you in when your real family abandoned you. They orphaned you. They gave you away to other people because they didn't want anything to do with you. And for you to have the audacity to sit there and say, "These are not my parents," when they gave you a place to live rent free. They gave that chick a place to live rent free. And she's over here talking about how those are not my parents. Well, then they need to kick you to the curb and put all your stuff out there in trash bags and tell you to figure it out. This girl is, like, I hate when Tofia goes on these Angie tangents, like more than anything, because like this, all the drama and beef between them, it's all old as fuck, man. Like all of this shit is old as hell. And Tofia will sit here and swear that she doesn't bring Angie up, she doesn't talk bad about Angie, but then we'll go on a 10-15 minute rant bashing her. You know what, Sophia? Hey, I'm just saying, you just went to that little free concert. I hope there's some more. Like you said, there's a lot of free events coming up in the summertime. I ain't gonna lie. I would love for Angie to run the fade with Toph. At this point, I mean, apparently the beef is never gonna end. So, hey, run the fade. Somebody in Albuquerque, make sure we get that shit recorded and uploaded to YouTube. Thanks. He's 3 years younger than me, right? I live with my parents, right? And I'm not saying it's wrong to live with your parents. Mind you, you ain't paying rent, you ain't doing that. She lived in my house rent free as well, too. What about her? She doesn't have to pay me bills? That's embarrassing. Imagine living in your mother-in-law's place, your father-in-law's place, and not paying no rent. And yes, my dad did say that they didn't have to pay any rent, but he said to save to get a place to live. They was not saving. She was going to a casino. She was buying guns. Okay, like you said, they was not saving. Her and Brother Chu was not saving. So again, it's the whole family. Your whole family is just dumb. Okay, because I mean, shit. I'll say this: if I would have somebody living up in my crib, you're gonna have to show me receipts if I'm letting you stay in this motherfucker for free, and I'm telling you to save up so you can get the hell back out of my house. I'm gonna need to see that bank statement every month or something. Because there's no way. If not, then you're gonna have to chip in on rent. But you can't be mad at her that she didn't pay rent if your family told her she didn't have to pay rent. The hell are we talking about? She was spending her money on dumb stuff. She was buying these dogs that she was not taking care of. So let's really get into the priorities. Oh my God. She never stayed for a place to live. And when my brother to my dad and got a place to live with her, he was paying the rent. He was working while she was doing nothing. She would get a job, then she would quit. Then she would lay her butt there, and then she would go behind my brother's back while he was working to pay the rent and cheat on him with some guy while she's sleeping in his bed. She was sleeping with other men, cheating on my brother while he was out there working his tail off to pay the rent for them to live. I don't cheat on people. I never. Girl, why do you say you don't sleep with men? You don't have to specify. You don't sleep with nobody. Ain't nobody trying to touch that toe coochie. Get the hell out of here. We've been in a relationship or dated. My life has never been focused on that. So you can say whatever you want about me, but I've never done that. I don't cheat on people. I've never dated anyone. I've never been in a real relationship. I'm 32 years old. So what? That might be. Funny people say it. That might be embarrassing, but so who cares? I've never. Sir, real facts. These are real things. You cannot sit here and talk about how you hate your parents so much, but they're giving you a place to live rent free. I live rent free. Then you want to go. Then she wants to go online and talk to the apartment. See, Sophia. See. You just slipped up. You done fucked up. So you were living rent free, huh? That's what you just said. Uh, so all that money, that little money you was making on TikTok was just getting wasted on patty melts, makeup, and bullshit. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Yeah, another place, but you live there. You didn't take care of her cats. My mom was feeding her cats. My mom was taking care of her cats. When she was doing nothing but laying up in that bed, giggling and talking to some other guy. Because my dad did catch her cheating, and he knew she was cheating. But my brother wasn't going to care. He wasn't. Her dad did not catch her cheating. He caught her texting. Not, I wouldn't even say catch. He saw her texting someone and giggling. Like that could literally be anybody, Sophia. Like just out of that. And I'm not saying she didn't cheat on Brother Shoe. I don't know. But to say, oh, she was in there texting and giggling, like Sophia, if you had friends, you would know sometimes y'all text each other funny shit, memes, random gifts, and it'll make you laugh. But you don't have any social interactions. So, yeah, of course, to you and your family, that might be weird, I guess. I'm going to really say anything. She doesn't, she dare shows her face around certain people, and then she knows not to show her face. She show my face anyway, but she's too afraid to show her face. Nobody likes her. But my brother's friends like me. Can't say that about her. She's a horrible human, you know. Who talks about someone that she's so lame. If she was so in love, then she wouldn't be talking shit about her ex and then crying to me and telling me, you should have told me I wanted to be there. No, you lied to the internet and told everyone that my brother was a predator. And you think I want you to be there at his service? You must be out of your mind. It would have been Medea up in there. I would have turned into Medea. You literally think I owe any type of respect after what you said about my dead brother, and I'm supposed to allow you to show up somewhere where you're not wanted? You must be out of your mind. There's a lot of people on your side that passed away. I don't even know those people. I can literally go to the pits of hell and talk absolute trash about those people, but I don't because I have enough respect. Wow, the personal audacity to show these type of flip flop, this, that, you two faced. And you cried to me talking about how you wanted to take your life, how you were so hurt by the fact that I didn't invite you to the service because you don't deserve to be at a service. Why are you mourning someone that you go online and you talk shit about and you have people to respect you? Just a quick question. What about Brother Chu's friends? Because from what I heard, no one even knew that there was a service until Tavia posted the little pictures on her story. So I mean, just no one deserved to be there, I guess. Sure. It's my dead relative. Now I'm gonna stand behind mine. People don't understand because people don't have no respect for family members. My brother did a lot for me. You think I'm just gonna let someone talk trash about my dead brother online? Then you must be crazy. And that I'm not supposed to react. I'm supposed to be calm. I'm supposed to react some type of way. Back to my dead brother who didn't deserve to be murdered. I'm literally going to defend one of my family members. It's old, Tofia. She like, dude, she's acting like Angie just like did a live stream or made a video just talking mad shit. Like, no, I'm sure someone in the chat probably just brought up Angie, and now we've been on like a 15-minute fucking rant about a bunch of old shit. Girl, shut up and move on. I'm talking about my mom. You never believe I'm going to be like the Iron Man defending her. No one's ever going to become trash about my family, and you think I'm just going to sit there and let you disrespect the dead? Then you're crazy because your parents never taught you respect. My mom told you do not disrespect the dead. So to have the absolute audacity to go online and talk about someone who is dead is crazy. You guys lack respect. Sorry, the 20% that came up. You're disrespectful. You're rude. You're jerk. You're a-holes. If your parents saw half of the stuff you did online, they would probably disown you. If you didn't think for a second and use your actual brain and comprehend stuff, then you would know. And some of you guys don't have common sense. What type of audacity? Use your brain. If someone's saying somebody's a predator, then why are they crying they can't go to their service? Make that make sense. Why would you even want to show your face to his family, to his uncles, to his aunts, You hit the mother. Who's heard and seen the things you said about her own son, and you want to show your face there? But yes, I did let my family know about her. So I mean, Sophia obviously hates Angie. I don't. I like. I don't know. What else am I supposed to gain from this? Like Sophia, what is like? What is the point of your live streams? What is even the point? Why do you even go live to just rehash old drama? And then you swear you don't talk about personal matters online. Is this not all just a bunch of personal shit that would have been better kept under wraps? Like we don't need to know any of this shit. I don't care. Did let them know everything she did, and they finally do not offer that because she will tell people, and then the trolls will show up. So yes, my family does not like you, and I will stay clear away from me and my family. You made threats on my life. You literally threatened my brother's life. You put my brother in danger, trying to, because he felt so bad that things were happening to you. He showed up to protect you, even though you were lying. Where's that baby you were supposedly supposed to have? That you didn't even have it. You lied on him, making him think that he was about to be a dad when he wasn't. Imagine my brother calling me and my family being excited that he's going to be a father, only to find out that he's not going to be a father. That is disgusting. You are a disgusting human being. And I'm sorry to forgive you because I can't hold the grudge, even though I shouldn't forgive you for the stuff that you say. My brother would have been a good dad. She would have been a good mom. You know what this chick was doing? This chick went online. I'm gonna tell you this. This chick went online. Went online. No, actually, this chick, when she would get into it with my brother, she would tell my brother, "I'm gonna go drink. I'm gonna go drink." And my brother said, "You can't drink. You have to take a pregnancy test. I want to see if you're having, see if you're pregnant. You're having a baby. Go take a pregnancy test first before you drink." He refused to take a pregnancy test. This girl literally threatened drinking while having a baby. Who does that to somebody? That's psychological damage. So why? That's not being a good mother. What type of mother says they're going to go drink when they're not? I'll say so what because, like, your brother is dumb for entertaining and being with someone like this. Obviously, from everything that we've gathered about Angie over however long Sophia's been talking about her, she's a horrible human being as well, just like Sophia. Maybe even worse if those allegations are true with the school thing. But your brother was still fucking with her, so I don't care. I just do not care because he kept her around. So all of this is void, at least as far as your family and shit. Of course, you don't like her, but again, why the fuck are we even talking about this? Can we move on, please? Are you crazy? CPS should be called. I did that. People would be calling CPS up to positive. I said if I was having a baby, I'm not, obviously, because I can't afford one. You never will. It has been nothing but harassed my family for years, and you always bring her up for some stupid thing. You defend her. My brother. You could just choose not to talk about her because she's not in the picture. Your brother has been gone for over a year. There was literally no reason for this rant to just have happened. But okay. There wasn't anything. He did not get arrested for that. He got arrested for a traffic violation. And if you defend Angie, you're a predator. That's what I said. When people say that people defend Trump after all the accusations, which are not even accusations, because he did say those things, he got caught on camera as well. Defend a predator, you are a predator. You are. Sophia, then you're a predator too, because you defend your dad. Shut the hell up. Would you defend? And a lot of you guys have been defending predators while turning around and falsely calling me like it is weird. You call me a predator all up and down the internet, then turn around and defend predator. Well, by your logic, you are a predator because you defend Papa Chew and your brother, his allegations. So you are also a predator. That's it. Here, you're a predator if you defend the predator. You're not calling out on me that you are one. And I'm not going to share that stuff or she literally got exposed for talking to minors online because you guys aren't going to call her out. You're still going to keep defending her. All I have to do is put your username side by side where she got caught talking to minors in the Discord so people could literally hold you accountable. So since you really don't care, how about I show you next to what she was saying on there, so that way people could be like, why are you defending her? It really needs to be in people's faces for them to really see. Well, it doesn't matter. If you're literally probably telling your player and calling her a predator, it doesn't matter. It's too late. We need people sitting here saying Angie is a predator. But it's too late for you. Who was already defending her? Quit lying. You're not saying if you care. You're just saying, you gotta look with it. And people could tell behind things like you're just typing things behind, but it's so crazy. A lot of people defended Angie. They literally said that what she was saying about my brother was true, so that is defending her. You have no proof. What proof do you have? The fabricated proof that he made? She tried to use him getting arrested for a traffic violation and made it seem like he was a predator. And he even went online himself. And this was months before the carjacking happened. And he even went online. He told me to go live. And then I had my TikTok had gotten suspended, so I went live on Twitter. Of course. You literally explained the free duty on his car. I don't know why I had to explain that. Do you know what that car was? So that car started out as a brake painted car. But what happened was that he had people sign his car, draw on his car. Hello, I drew him on his car. On the deck, he said that friend, he went to his friend's work. His friend came out with a Sharpie and he put free Diddy on the car. Now, we went to a car wash to wash it off. He said, I'm going to. Why would he allow his friend to put that on his fucking car? That's the whole thing. Because it's not funny. So why would he even allow his friend to do that, Tofia? Try to figure out how to wash it off. Mind you, we've been to the car wash. We tried to take it off. Then he said, well, is there any way to take it off? And I said, well, we're going to have to look up something on YouTube because if we would have scrubbed it, it would have took the spray paint because that car was spray painted. And he didn't. See, I swear, y'all are, your whole family, y'all have to be some of the dumbest motherfuckers that just ever was. It's a spray painted car. If you really wanted to get rid of it, he could have just spray painted over it. Like, damn, y'all are stupid. Holy shit. I don't want the spray paint to be damaged. I don't know how many times I've told you, people drew a lot of stuff on that car. If you see the car, there's something else like a wee wee on the car. His friend threw that to be funny. There's a lot of things on the car that are like flowers and all kinds of stuff. Because that car was going to be a car where everyone signed it in the car community. That's what it was. We did go to the car wash to try to take it off. But what happened was that when we went to the car wash, that's basically what happened. So, oh my God, you are the worst narrator ever. So what happened was we went to the car wash and that's what happened. Like, what? Oh, okay, I guess. Take it off the car. And then he said, well, is there a way to take it off? And we were going to do that. But carjacking happened. And my brother was working. He was door dashing. My brother had to make money and put gas in the car. He needed gas in the car. So we would go with him door dashing. He worked at Jimmy John's. He didn't get a break at all. And then we would go to the library when he had to go to Jimmy John's. So then we didn't have time to figure out how to remove that off of the car because we were always get up and go. From the time we got up in the morning, 7 o'clock, until the time we went to bed, we was door dashing all day. And then we took a break during lunch because he would take a break. He would park under this parking structure and we would take a nap until we went back out until his friend started at 8. So we worked till it got dark, then we would go park up and go to sleep. That was our routine. So we did because he was like, well, I gotta go door dash. And I like door dashing with him. I just didn't want to be stuck somewhere trying to figure out what to do every day, be on my phone every day. I liked door dashing and going around and doing that. That was fun. Well, Sophia, just, oh my goodness, I can't. So you were just in the passenger seat while your brother is working all day. Get up and go. These are your words. He's working all day door dashing, and you're having fun just riding around in the car with him. You're a piece of shit, bro. Like, for real. No, like, you see your brother busting his ass to try and keep y'all afloat, and you really thought, like, well, shit, my TikTok money, I'm contributing. No, the fuck out of here, man. Worst sister, worst daughter ever. I wasn't going to tell anyone we were never dashing because, to be honest with you, if someone would have tried to report or tried to stop us from being able to DoorDash, we keep these. I don't talk down on 9 to 5 workers because you didn't saying I talk down on them because my brother. I was one. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. They did not forget that. I was. You worked there for a few days. It's like stop trying to hype up the one job that you've ever had that you got fired from, mind you, for being a stanky ass. 9 to 5 worker. I trade that goodwill to work retail. I was done. What are we? So, anyways, I probably got to go. But it was crazy that people sit here. You tell me I come online, I complain, but then you turn around and you're complaining. You bring up something else to complain about. And then you act like you're not complaining. Well, we drove around. That's the thing. It was sitting there when he dropped the stuff off. But I like DoorDash because we drove to a lot of places. We didn't stay in one area. We would go all the way to the west side. We would go all the way to the high school. We would go all the way. We were driving around everywhere, and I liked it because who was we? There's no we. You were just sitting your lazy ass in the back seat, probably doom scrolling. It wasn't. It might have been stuck sitting in the car. We could go to the gas station, stop, use the restroom, get some snacks, hear music, and at night, his little car light thing on that was literally this cool lighter thing. You've probably seen it. I enjoy these things, especially going to the parties. These are things that I enjoy. Anyways, I'm going to this about that. That's wow. Yeah, but I want to just relax. You know, instead of where I'm like going to them. Anyways, if my friends are gonna die, but have a good share. And I agree, guys. I'm you know, so get out of here. So like the rest of you guys stay at night. That's crazy. So her brother was out there busting his ass, trying to keep some money coming in to keep their ass alive. And she's just having fun being stuck in the car all day and getting to stop for snacks. That was fun. Like just despicable, man. I I don't have the words. But that's gonna do it for today, guys. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. We'll see if Big Toph goes live again tonight. Who knows? Until next time, y'all be safe, be kind to each other, and I will see you all very soon.
Like hurts. Whatever. Make it off. Um, 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 yes, you sit up. Um, um, Uh, oh, Oh my gosh, look at it. Oh.